As part of our Raise the Rural Vote series, we hear about the Association of Equipment Manufacturers Equipped to Vote campaign. AEM Senior Vice President of Government and Industry Relations, Kip Eideberg, joins us now. Kip, thanks for taking the time to chat with us here today. Give us, first of all, a little bit of background on the initiative and how you guys came about it.
Well, good morning, Janet, and thanks for having me on again. So I think for our perspective, it's very simple. The equipment manufacturing industry is the backbone of our economy, and it is essential to America's post-pandemic economic comeback. And during these unprecedented and challenging times, it is more important than ever that our industry comes together in support of pro-manufacturing policies and pro-manufacturing candidates. And that is why we launched this national Get Out the Vote campaign called Equipped to Vote. That's going to highlight the issues that matter to the hardworking men and women who build, feed, and power communities across the country.
So what are some of the main components of the Equipped to Vote campaign?
Well, in keeping with the spirit of innovation that I believe is at the core of equipment manufacturers, and obviously taking into account the challenges that the COVID-19 pandemic continues to pose for everyone, we are leveraging digital tools and tactics to figure out ways for our supporters and for any American voter who cares about manufacturing issues to connect in the safest and most effective way possible. So this is a digital effort primarily. There is a portal, equippedtovote.org, where we are encouraging our supporters to go to visit, to sign up, to be part of this effort, and to learn about the issues that matter to not just our industry, but to the future of our country.
How do you expect the outcome of the 2020 election to maybe impact equipment manufacturers?
Well, the outcome of the election will have a profound impact on our industry, the manufacturing sector as a whole, and the U.S. economy for years to come. And for us, it really comes down to two things. Number one is to make sure that our supporters and manufacturing voters at large are smart on the issues that matter to the future of our industry. So that is, investing in our infrastructure, smart trade deals that expand opportunities, and vibrant agricultural communities. So education, education, education. But at the end of the day, it is also about holding candidates accountable, Janet, because it is far too easy for anyone running for office to say that they support manufacturing. But when push comes to shove and it's time to take that tough vote, not nearly enough of them are standing with us. So we want to make sure that we push past the cheap campaign slogans and the empty promises and hold candidates accountable. And they just got to figure out ways to support our industry if we want to be successful as a country.
And what would be one of the main issues that matters to the industry? What exactly are you focusing on?
Well, I mentioned infrastructure. Obviously, we've got to rebuild our infrastructure, and that's not just roads and bridges, right, in metropolitan areas, but it is, locks and dams and waterways. It's rural broadband rather for rural areas, right? Things that matter to rural communities. Infrastructure is the core of our country, and we got to have a state-of-the-art infrastructure if we want to be successful. But then it's also policies like smart trade deals. We've got to make sure that we can identify new markets, not just for equipment manufacturers, but for growers, that they can sell their products to, so that we can continue to be successful and employ more people here in America. And then it's policies that are going to help rural America, whether that is the renewable fuel standard, whether it's support for farmers and ranchers. We've got to make sure that we shore up those communities as well. And, if the candidate can do all of those things, then I think they're going to be pretty successful at the polls come November.
All right. Well, Kip, thank you very much for your insight today. Association of Equipment Manufacturers Senior Vice President of Government and Industry Relations, Kip Eideberg, joining us on the phone today from Washington.